In a major crackdown on corruption in central government offices, CBI, ACB Imphal arrest senior accountant of the Office of Principal Accountant General Imphal while taking bribe. MPCC President K. Megachandra says PIL filed in High Court of Manipur seeking inquiry Resources Department over alleged lapses that led to massive destructions and loss of lives in the recent artificial floods that hit parts of Manipur. Kokomi urges public to support mass sit-in protests of IDPs on November 20 to be held as part of ongoing boycott call against Manipur Sangai Festival 2025. Combined security forces recovered a huge catch of weapons and warlike stores from the Kharumpat near Marined Buffalo Farmed area in Kaching district. State-level cooperative conclave held to mark International Year of Cooperatives. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla urges for mass participation to strengthen the cooperative movement. President of Old Manipur recognized private schools. Welfare Association Lysam Joy questions if BOSMD will be able to publish school textbook for academic session 2025 on time. And District Literacy Mission Authority Imphal is Chairman R.K. Dayananda stresses on critical role of literacy in empowering individuals and accelerating national development. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm Colonel Sambanduram, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. In a major crackdown on corruption in the central government offices, the CBI, ACB Imphal has arrested a senior accountant of the Office of the Principal Accountant General Imphal in a bribery case. The arrested official has been identified as Iromed Bishorjit Singh, senior accountant, GOE section. According to reports, he was caught red-handed while allegedly demanding and accepting a bribed amount of 10,000 rupees for processing a MACP filed of a staff member of the Forensic Science Laboratory, Pangai. Acting on specific inputs, a CBI team laid a trap today and apprehended the accused official along with the bribed money. The CBI has stated that investigation is underway and search operations are being carried out at the residence and other premises linked to the accused. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC President and MLA K. Megachandra stated that a public interest litigation BIL has been filed in the High Court of Manipur seeking an inquiry against officials of Water Resources Department of alleged lapses that led to massive destructions and loss of lives during the artificial floods that hit parts of Imphal East and Imphal West in September this year. The floods reportedly occurred following the opening of 4 gates of the Thobal multi-purpose dam. Addressing the media at his official quarters in Babupara, Imphal, the MPCC president demanded compensation for all the affected families. He claimed that the flood severely impacted areas under Andhra Assembly constituency, Mayang Imphal and Wangoi, causing extensive damage to standing crops, fish farms, livestock and residential properties. Megachandra further alleged that the dammed gate were opened on September 14, a day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the state on September 13, resulting in the sudden surge of water that caused widespread devastation. He said that there were reports of casualties in Mayang Imphal and large-scale damage to fish farms. He informed that he had submitted a written complaint to the Chief Secretary on September 19, following which senior officials of Water Resources Department reviewed whether there were any departmental lapses. He expressed dissatisfaction, stating that no response was received from the governor regarding his demand for compensation and action against responsible officials. According to him, the chief secretary was again apprised of the matter on October 16th, and a PIL was subsequently filed before the High Court on November 17. Megha Chandra added that the High Court has now ordered the formation of a committee led by the Chief Secretary to investigate the matter and submit a report by March 2 of 2026.
Department leitraba dauna administration leitraba water resources department je thika taunanaba lut taunanaba leiba department oina lakba maramasina masigi handaki honorable high court na piriba masiga mari leinana investigation ji phajana tawgadabani leiriba parja singi pakshana yumamta turenpan leiriba along the rivers Thawal river Taitai river Imphal river masida shokhan giba mayam singse yumdong khudimaki compensation misi mina thokiba singdo compensation adagi low sing thungiba mayam singdo compensation se fajana pi de bhayaro maramdi masi water resources department gi chief engineer gi then concerned engineer sing si gi negligence ni masi gi daita se lai raba praja singna daita logudab nate.
Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity announces that internally displaced persons will stage a mass sit-in protest on November 20 as part of the ongoing boycott call against the Manipur Sangai Festival 2025. Kokumi convener Kuraija Mathauba urged the public to extend support to the protest. Addressing the media at Kokumi office in Lumphel today, Mathauba highlighted the continued hardship and uncertainty faced by thousands of displaced people over more than 2 years of unrest. He alleged that the government is pushing ahead with preparations for the festival despite Kokumi's boycott called and without adequately addressing humanitarian concerns. He questions whether hosting the festival was more important than the issues related to human rights violations and claimed that the event was being organized for the government, not for the people. Mathauba further appealed to the public to cease work on November 21, the opening day of the festival, and participate in mass sit-in carrying placards bearing a message such as Manipur people boycott Sangai Festival 2025 and demand for protection of public rights. He maintained that the issues concerned not only Kokumi, civil society organizations and IDPs but all citizens of Manipur.
Quite a priority Tamdadana, Ahenba, tourism festival Lomdoina, attention Pishalakpa, Asumba Tongasi, Yamnamaram Chadaba, Matong Huktaba, Lamdamasigi Mia, Masigi Awana, Amadi Tengnariba, Amadi human rights Bahalet Tobugi, crisis Asa, Masibu Namzilaga, Tamnanaba, Satarapa Tong, Habasi, quite Kudimagna, moral responsibility Lomina Rakanda, Masi Yade, Habama Kangan the Yadabagi, Kokomina, Boyko, Sigi Manungchana, a quite Kudimak, Yum Dagi, Tonadana, Sintal Lepaga, Tankunmatoi, Sangai Festival, Hodokunumina. Akoi punna protest minasi yaning da bodu minasi makoina singadori report se miyam yaude miyam yauduna sinba thoromni habado madu akoi malengi miyam da masigi paujilasi yohandabe yade.
Speaking to the media, IDP committee leader Inaucha criticized the government for moving ahead with the festival despite the prevailing situation. He said the priority should be the rehabilitations and resettlement of displaced families rather than spending a large amount of public money on the event, and appealed to the government to cancel the festival in view of the suffering faced by IDPs.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯛꯇ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯣꯛ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯁꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯈꯪꯕꯤꯗꯗꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯑꯣꯡ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯉꯥꯏ ꯐꯦꯁꯇꯤꯚꯦꯜ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯅꯝꯗꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯉꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯥ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ IDP ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯤꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯈꯔ ꯈꯪꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯗꯣꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯇꯁꯨ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯋꯦꯁꯇꯁꯨ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯁꯥꯎꯊꯇꯁꯨ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯃꯌꯣꯟꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯈꯜꯂꯒꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯅꯒꯗꯕ ꯔꯤꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯕꯒꯨꯝꯅ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗꯗꯅ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯀꯅꯦ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯉꯥꯏ ꯐꯦꯁꯇꯤꯚꯦꯜ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯊꯃꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ.
Kokumi reaffirms its stand that it will not hold talks with authorities regarding the Sangai Festival despite statement of a chief secretary inviting Kokumi for holding talks in connection to the festival. Kokumi coordinator Kuraija Mathauba made this statement while attending the 4th Foundation Day of the Manipur Youth and Students Union MYSU held at BB Palt Mental Development homed Mongsangai today. Responding to queries of Impact News at the occasion in connection to the festival, preparations for which are ongoing amid tight security, Khuraija Mathoba resented that the action of state authorities to hold the festival by force, saying that it is completely unacceptable, and also urges authorities to call off the festival at the soonest. Kokomi also criticized that those handful of people who are engaged and actively taking part in the ongoing participation for the Sangai festival are only after their share of sanctioned funds.
Hojik Sangai Festival da local gi mi khara dum involved to ba khoi ui ari involved to ba sing si Sangai Festival gi budget ma kai thoi ba se masi gi budget si dagi mai gi share lo na na ba in participate to budono ayam bolo na chale chief secretary na in writing da thara e adu hari ba letter adu agenda su yaw de adu ga yam short notice su oi myam na khangbi du ngai kokomi have si Manipur da leri ba civil society ya mamana pullaga semba kwai dagi chawa apex body mani masida koi na any issue about critical or issues decision man low na bo hana matam da anticipate to changi miyam gi wide consultation changi ana koi member organization sing tana ting na ba amadi agenda clear oina yaw da ba aduga thare ba chero le du mapung pha da ba na mar mo kan da koi madugi rifam adu koi sharu ya roi hadan secretary da koi pa handu cha.
Speaking at the Foundation Day, MYSU President Wahengbam Chanu said that the Students' Union was founded with the objective to provide free education to those underprivileged children. She furthermore highlighted that MYSU is a union of youth formed different communities to help people belonging to the underprivileged and economically weaker sections.
Hawaii Pabo Hing be Asa later than a society of the Sinaraba, IDP Yakrabadi Kanakana, Sukwani Tanzasida, Saga Festival, Panto Paises, and Singing Day, Masi, Mayam Suso Pig and Pandana, like Amba, Nintamanga, Amba, Ipai Pusulayo Karbasingado, Singular Tangurisina, Singmi the Minushisana, Laminam Labasuna City, Maset Masum, Kaibo Kaiboktan, Betos, Slugly Bakang, Mubius in the sea, I could Lambda the condemned Purusuna, Amatoiva, Apunda, Satum Saga Neraga, Singlaba, Pataba, Manipur Kaina, Bokana, Bessinga, Manipur convening ba, Manipur Tawisana, Nushibaga, Sinzaraga, Manipur, Amutakan.
Combined security forces recovered weapons, cash and warlike stores from Karungpot near Marine Buffalo Farmed area in the Kukching district today morning. According to police report, acting on reliable inputs, team of Kukching Commando Unit 33 Assam Rifle, 19 the Garwan Rifles and the Kukching Police conducted search operations in the farms surrounding and recovered the weapons. The recovered weapons and warlike stores includes one AK-47 rifle without magazine, one single-barreled rifle, one bolt-action single-barreled rifle, one with registration number 20754, one Czech Republic Med CZ75B pistol without magazine, one road-loaded pistol bearing registration number I and USA 327 IDL explosive, one tube launcher, one high explosive grenade without detonators, lever and detonator grenade, 5 detonators along with wire, 1 tear smoke grenade, 3 tear smoke cells, 1 handset along with charger and 1 pair of combat boots. The recovered weapons were handed over to relevant police station and a case has been registered in this regard. Security forces conducted anti-narcotics operations in the general areas of Kudaikulend Hill Range under Technopole Police Station, Technopole District yesterday. During the operation, approximately 15 acres of illegal poppy plantation along with 1 hut, 1 temporary irrigation mechanism, 3 chemical spraying pumps were completely destroyed on the spot. Security forces along with Gangpokpi Forest Division carried out poppy destruction of about 26 acres into the adjoining areas of Gangpokpi district at the Holjang Hill range. During the destruction, 17 huts were burned and around 7 bags of fertilizers and 3 bags of salt were also destroyed. Southeast Asia Cultural Organization SECO also joined in boycotting the upcoming Manipur Sangai Festival to be organized by state government. In the release, SECO appealed to the public not to participate in the festival. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President Kaishant Megachandra stressed the need for meaningful discussions and active involvement of youth to bring constructive changes in the state. He made the remark while addressing a joint organizational meeting cum interaction program organized by the Technopult Block Congress Committee under the aegis of MPCC at Aimold Satu Technopult District. The program was attended by AICC Secretary and in charge of Manipur, Nagaland, Tripura and Sikkim, Christopher Tilak, MPCC General Secretary Administration S. Jitend, Technopult BCC President Charanga Mokul Simd and former Minister Moirangthem Hemanta, along with others, attended the event. During his address, Megachandra alleged that implementations of the PMGSY has failed in the state and claimed that thousands of crores of rupees earmarked under the scheme for inter-village road construction, agricultural infrastructures and drainage development under the 15th Finance Commission have been wasted. Labor and Employment Ministry District General Statistics P. Sangit Kumar highlighted that Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rojgar Yojana aims to provide financial benefits to first-time employees and employers. This was stated by the Director General at the Interaction Programs of Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rojgar Yojana, organized by Employees Provident Fund Organization EPFO Special State Office Imphal at the Imperial Hall Classic Grande Chingmairong. Senior officials of Labor and Employment Ministry, officials of State Industry and Labor Employment Department and members and representatives of leading industry association and industrial cluster were present at the interaction program. Speaking further at the occasion, Director General P. Sangeet highlighted that the scheme was launched in August this year and aims to benefit first-time employee and employer under the Viksit Bharat Mission. EPFO Special State Office Imphal Regional PF Commissioner to Angom Surendra said that EPFO plans to enroll the employee who have not enrolled to EPFO under PMVBRY scheme. Surendra also pointed out that the scheme is eligible only for people who enrolled between August 2025 and July 31st of 2027.
Employee is concerned, formalization of job through expansion of social security coverage, on-job training, making first-timers employable, improved employability through sustained employment, and imparting financial literacy skills. And as far as employers are concerned, to offset cost of additional job creation, enhancing workforce stability and productivity, incentivize coverage of social security. So this is the intention of the scheme, that PMVBRY basically is to provide employment to the creating additional employment. They are giving incentives and for the employers also.
Employers singi damuktadi mi angkhaidagi tana employment piba establishment amada employment strength mi ani hengalagadi hengalai mi ani du mari lenana below 1 lakh salary oregadi employee amamga mari lenana employer to the 1000 dagina 3000 bhawa tha khudingi senfam koi subsidy pegini hariba subsidy si for 2 years pirakadabani hariba scheme si eligibility si 1st August 2025 dagina 31st July 2027 phaugi manungda enroll torpa employee sing adu khaktaga mari lenana natragana hariba period si manungda generate torpa additional employment aduga mari lenana piba benefit scheme ni.
Organ donation to pledge ceremony was held today at Nursing Office, Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS Imphal, in the presence of Medical Superintendent, RIMS Professor and Sanjeev. The event was organized in connection with the birthday celebration of Bhimisda Rajkumari of Larigingbam Makhalaikai and jointly coordinated by the Rajkumari family and Lifesavers Manipur. A total of 22 volunteers took the pledge for deceased organ donations, including 9 Lifesavers members, RIMS Health Desk staff, 2 RIMS staff and 13 friends and family member of Rajkumari. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on state-level cooperative conclave at City Convention Center, marking International Year of Cooperatives. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin. Governor J. Kumar Bhalla says the central government is focusing on strengthening the cooperative sector to accelerate the state's development. He made the remark while inaugurating the state-level cooperative conclave organized to mark the International Year of Cooperatives at the City Convention Center, Imphal. The program was jointly hosted by National Bank of Agriculture and Rural Development, Manipur Regional Office and the Department of Cooperation, Government of Manipur. The governor has urged active public participation to strengthen the cooperative movement and asserted that this sector has the potential to uplift rural economies and enhance livelihood opportunities. He noted that sustainable development in the cooperative sector requires a shared expertise, collaborative efforts and support beyond departmental initiatives. As part of the event, the governor visited an exhibition showcasing cooperative products. NABARD Manipur General Manager Partha Mandal and Corporation Commissioner Sailesh Kumar Chaurasia also attended the event.
Cooperatives can serve as platforms for training, market access and value addition, thereby generating sustainable livelihoods across districts. As we look to the future, it is essential that our cooperative institutions uphold the highest standards of governance, transparency and accountability. Public trust is the foundation of the cooperative movement. I urge all stakeholders, administrators, elected boards and community members to strengthen internal systems and uphold cooperative values in both spirit and practice. Let's continue to work together, government, institutions and communities, to make cooperatives a cornerstone of Manipur's development journey. With shared vision, shared effort and shared responsibility,
President of All Manipur Recognized Private Schools Welfare Association, Laishram Joy, questioned if BOSEM will be able to publish school textbook for the upcoming academic session 2026 on time before commencement of academic session. Association President Laishram Joy Kuman made the statement today at the one-day discussions held on the themed paper and printing quality of BOSEM textbook and their content held at Manipur Press Club. Laishram Joy noted that printing, content and paper quality of board schools textbooks are not up to satisfactory as compared to textbook of NCERT. He emphasized that today's workshop is carried out with the objective to deliberate on the importance for improving quality of books of BOSEM and to make them student-friendly. Speaking in regard to the non-issuing of a printing order for schools textbook, Laishram Joy questioned if the board has considered any alternatives if they are unable to make schools textbook available before the academic session starts. Former Dhanamanjuri University Vice Chancellor Professor N. Raj Mohan, Principal of a Modern Higher Secondary School, Vishnupur, Dr. Haujam Ghanashyam and Impact TV Editor-in-Chief Yumnam Rupachandra agrees today's program.
Tonganba mapangi farm kayadagi aikoi lerik tamba yaroi haba government gi achobo instruction ama leibana maram oirakanda aikoi mapangi su tamda adigi aikoi state government na board of secondary na puthokudreba lerik asisu matam chana puthokpa ngamdaba taragadi akoi angang sing asida achoba mangjaba ama lakadra adna alternative oiba means ama akoi thiminagadra natragana board of secondary education Manipur na athu matamda time bound oiba adum laba thaba asi tawbu ngamgadra haibadigi matangda kumna khan nainarakanda akoi mari leinaba authority singda akoi haija loinana akoi angang singda asigumba yamna mangjagadaba thong singa se matam sana akoina kalhobu ngamnanabagi damakta ngasigi khananainabagi mifam asi akoina pangthok sabani.
District Literacy Mission Authority DLMA Imphal is chairman R.K. Dayananda underscored the critical role of literacy in empowering individuals and accelerating national development. He stated that the truth, progress and prosperity can't be achieved only when society attains 100% literacy. He was speaking at the opening ceremony of a 2-day training program for volunteer teachers organized by the Zonal Education Officer Zone 2 and District Literacy Mission Authority Imphal is at SAYC Community Hall, Porampot. The training program is being held under the Understanding of Lifelong Learning for All in Society ULLAS Nav Bharat Saksharta Karyakram, highlighting the objectives of the ULLAS scheme. Dayananda said it aims to achieve complete literacy among citizens above 15 years of age who were unable to receive formal education. The program focused on imparting reading and writing skills, basic life skills, and fundamental mathematical problem-solving abilities to learners. He further stressed that educating an individual means of lifting a family, community, and ultimately the state and the nation. Directorate of Adult Education Supervisor Chatrajit Senjam also attended the inauguration program.
Government of India na 2030 bauta mi khudimak je education gi mangan phangalo haibani formal education phangau maram khara lengani chen thong gi phibam cha daba tanja ma chahau daba mayamam lengani maram mayam du da koina tanja phangau do mayam du opportunity ma thong ma nauna hangdo pani kari gi no haibam da day to day life ngasi gi matam ji da khoi se laik se hai daba yaraktre
as a learner singa se non literate ngakta oibani na makhoi da asagi formal education phangduna yamna wangba thakki education phangogdragasu makhoisu atopa laire haiba mioi singa chap manai makhoisu they are all productive members of the society ni haiduna makhoida self confidence ama semgat piba sisu volunteers teacher gi role oigani na ina thamjaningi.
Imphal District Administration carried out Nasa Mukta Bharat Abhiyan at DC Office Complex. Imphal Deputy Commissioner, District Social Welfare Officer and officials were present at the program. DC Imphal Dr. Nivedita led the attendees in the taking pledge to make the campaign successful. DC Dr. Nivedita noted that the campaign aims to distance the youth from the drugs and other illicit substances and make the society drug-free. She also called upon people from the different sections to extend support and actively participate in the campaign. The campaign was also carried out in schools, colleges, SHGs, Angalwadi centers and child care institutes across the district. Participants also carried out rally carrying the message to make the society drug-free and also took pledge. Department of Youth Affairs Sports YAS in collaboration with Department of Tourism, the Government of Manipur organized the Sangai Run 2025 as a prelude to the ensuing Manipur Sangai Festival 2025. Commissioner Home and Finance, Government of Manipur and Ashok Kumar flag off the event from Kumalampak Sports Complex, Imphal. Around 1,500 athletes participated in the run. They held across 3 categories, namely 5-kilometer fun run, 10-kilometer fitness run and 25-kilometer open veteran competition. The event was graced by Commissioner Power Sailesh Kumar Chaurashia, Secretary Tourism and IPR Hungyo Warsang, Secretary Yas Naurim Praveen, Director Tourism Laurebam Bikram, DIG Manipur and Pradeep, Director Yas Dr. Mayengbam Veto and Director, Fire Service, Manipur L. Navachandra. The program also witnessed the presence of celebrated sportspersons of Manipur, including Olympian weightlifter Padma Shri and Kunjarani, Arjuna awardee boxer L. Sarita, Padma Shri footballer O Bembem, Olympian weightlifter NG Sonia, Dhyan Chand awardee weightlifter L. Anita Chanu, and Olympian hockey player Arjuna awardee Chinglin Sana. Athletes who completed the run were felicitated, and cash prizes and medals were also present to the top finishers. Medals were also distributed to all the participants of the run. Officials emphasized that the Sangai Run aims to foster enthusiasm and community participation ahead of the Manipur Sangai Festival, which is making its return to the state after a 2-year hiatus. A week-long combined annual training camp for NCC Girl Cadet commenced today at Lilashing Kongnangkong High School, Thangmeiband. The program is being organized by the 65 Manipur Girls Battalion NCC. Speaking on the site, commanding officer Padma Kumar informed that around 438 girl cadets appearing for NCC A, B and C certificate examinations are taking part in the camp. He said that during the camp, cadets will receive training in disaster management, leadership development, cultural activities,
The young generation who are the current participants in the NCC activity are a vibrant lot who against all odds are participating with a lot of enthusiasm in the NCC activity. The camp has been conducted for 7 days, wherein we will also have a live firing for the cadets, which the cadets have wholeheartedly accepted. The training module is being scheduled in such a way that the cadets are exposed to the various facets of life. The Viksit Bharat theme from the Government of India, the Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat and the disaster management activities have been included in the training camp.
As part of Operation Sadbhavana, machines, equipments and materials worth around 5 lakh rupees were distributed to widows and young trainees during a program held at ICAR South Campus, Mantrapukhe. The aid was given to 19 widows, trainees and representatives of 5 self-help groups in Okshu, Ningthimcha, Senjong, Karong, Sangai Thel, Khumbong and Kangchup Phayeng. The inaugural ceremony of the CAU Regional Agri Fair 2025-2026 was held on 17th November at the College of Agriculture's Kardem Kulai, Meghalaya. The event was graced by several dignitaries, including Governor C.H. Vijay Sankar as the chief guest, Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Fisheries and Tourism, Government of Meghalaya Timothy D. Shira, MP Kamakhya Prasad Dasa and Principal Secretary of the Governor of Meghalaya I.C. Chaudhary, who attended as guests of honor. The fair will continue till November 19th. The function was presided over by Vice Chancellor of Central Agricultural University, Imphal, Dr. Anupam Mishra, Director, Directorate of Extension Education, Professor P.H. Ranjit Sharma, served as the Director and Organizing Secretary, while Professor Ram Singh, Dean, College of Agriculture's Kardem Kulai, served as the Local Organizing Secretary. The program was also attended by the Directors of ICAR, ATARI, Zone 6 and 7, Directors of CAU, Dean of Constituent Colleges, eminent scientists, representative of Krishi Vigyan Grinders, and officials from the various lined departments. Now, the news from the world of sports. Olympian Gurpreet Singh clinched a silver medal in the men's 25-meter pistol fire event at the ongoing ISSF Rifle Pistol World Championship in Cairo, Egypt. In final, he was edged out by Ukraine by few points, settling for silver. India has so far secured 3 golds, 6 silvers and 4 bronze medals, a total of 13, placing the country third in the standing behind China and Korea. Manipur could not make it to the final of a men's under-25 state A plate cricket trophy in their final league match held at the Rupar Cricket Ground, Rupnagar, Punjab, and hosted by Punjab under the supervision of the BCCI. Nagaland batted first and secured 142 runs, chasing the target. Manipur secured 143 runs, winning the match by 4 wickets. In their innings, Rohit secured 33 runs, while Manikanta, Somokanta and Kalyan contributed 21 runs each. Despite the victory, Manipur finished in 3rd position overall, which prevented them from entering the final. The final will see Meghalaya take on Nagaland. In this tournament, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Sikkim competed fiercely in the league round matches. Haubam Tomba Memorial Manipur University Inter-College Men's Basketball Championship and the Haubam Anandi Memorial Manipur University Inter-College Women's Basketball Championship begins today at Manipur University. The event was organized by Manipur College under the supervision of Manipur University Sports Committee. Present at the inaugural ceremony were Assistant Sports Director, Manipur University Dr. C.H. Pradeep, IQAC Coordinator, Manipur College Professor O. Dwijamani, and Principal of Manipur College Professor A. Devidas, and other college dignitaries. In the men's knockout round, 6 matches were played. Manipur University Kanchipur edged Manipur Imphal 45-43. UNACO College Kongmand beat Bidamangol College Sawombung by 26-11. JCRE College Babupara overcome Liberal College Luangsangbam by 43-25. NG College topped Imphal College by 43-38. Manipur University defeated Thoubal College by 43-38 and KP College Yangthang dominated UNACO College Kongmand by 65-21. A total of 11 colleges are competing in the men's championship in knockout basis. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Dr. C.H. Pradeep State College students should be encouraged to participate in sports, not only in academics. He stressed on giving utmost efforts to nurture talent that can represent the university at the National Inter-University Sports Championship.
University picture I sports ki jaga ne pai pham kalazati wall university game su apeki hinda aduna ekoi Manipur da lai ba leadership ki ekoi yamna haisimba atop university asopa university yam handa lai ta university hamjage hamjig Koina Inter College or University, Masida Simple Sing or you appointing like Hanoi officers in now, appointing trial centers of Tarawa, appointing Yarsi, Bagi, or Olo, Marine Makunoyam, Hagoki, as you get Tara, Kandel. Aduna, Yarsida, Haidisi, Maiki, Kanga, Hanabuki, Sangi Park, me a Bagi, possible, and a convenient.
Well, that's all we have in this bulletin. But before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. In a major crackdown on corruption in central government offices, CBI ACB Imphal arrests senior accountant of the Office of Principal Accountant General Imphal was taking bribe. MPCC President K. Megachandra says PIL filed in High Court of Manipur seeking inquiry against officials of Water Resources Department of alleged lapses that led to massive destructions and loss of lives in recent artificial floods that hit parts of Manipur. Bokomi urges public to support a mass sit in protest of IDPs in November 20 to be held as part of ongoing boycott call against the Manipur Sangai Festival 2025. Combined security forces recover huge catch of weapons and warlike stores from Kharumpat near Marine Buffalo Farmed area in Kangching district. State-level cooperative conclave held to mark International Year of Cooperatives. Governor G. Kumar Bhalla urges for mass participation to strengthen the cooperative movement. President of All Manipur Recognized Private Schools Welfare Association Lysum Joy questions if BOSEM will be able to publish schools textbooks for academic session 2026 on time. And the District Literacy Mission Authority Imphal Chairman R.K. Dayananda stressed on the critical role of literacy in empowering individuals and accelerating national development. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Sri Sri Gaurachandraya Namaha Purwashram da Ekhoi Khwai Pumnamak Pukon Biramba Sri Wangkhem Manglem Singhana Mahaki Nusijaraba Imung Manung Shagai Nate Marup Mapang Khwai Pumnamak Puthadok Lamnaga Haukiba November 12 da Brindaban Prapti Oikre November 13 Asti Sanchai Lokhacharaga Lakliba